Please like and comment on the video below. That will allow me to produce better quality videos and more of them in the future. So in each market you arrive at, you need to adopt a theme. So if we look at this market, you can see the favourite's been drifting here. So it may seem illogical, but maybe this drift will continue. But you need to adopt a theme. So you can see everything else, these two have been backed in. Third, fourth, fifth, blur. But you can see the favourite has been going out. So you can adopt the idea that the favourite will continue to go out, but we need to see some activity on these two, and I can see activity on this one. So I'm going to go in and lay the favourite. Didn't quite get it matched. I got £32 out of all that money match. That's ridiculous. And we can see that there's a bit of pressure on the favourite to go up. Now, typically what's going to happen is that it won't go up in a straight line. It'll go up, and then it'll come down, and then it'll go up, and then it'll come down, and then it'll gradually work its way out. And in fact, you can sort of see that on the graph. You can see how that's occurred from there. But essentially, once you commit to the market, what you're looking for is what's happening with all of the other selections, because we want to see some support for that position. So you develop a theme. You say, this is what I think is going to happen. The favourite's being backed, the favourite's being laid, this is being backed, this is being laid. And then once you commit a position to the market, that's when you when you start looking for the opportunity to exit. So I'm going to pitch an exit up here, and you should also naturally look where you feel the market will probably reach. So you can see the market has not got anywhere near here yet, but I'm pitching, in fact I'm going to pitch it a little bit lower. I'm going to pitch the position at this level, so I'm going to say it's going to continue its drift and it's going to head up towards this particular level. And in order for that to occur, then we need to see backing activity elsewhere. We need to see continued weakness on the favourite. I'm seeing continued weakness on the favourite. It's just a question of, will it reach this particular point within the market? Are we going to see it get to this particular level? I had a little blip then on my connection, which was slightly worrying. I'll have to check that after this race. And so I've got my positions pitched in here. This is as far as I think it will probably go. Now it could go through there. If I wanted to, I could cancel those positions and just push them further up if I felt the momentum was really going for it. But I'm not seeing the momentum really go for it in this particular market, because I'm not seeing anything else being significantly backed at this particular stage in time. So I've got a bit of leeway. I can go all the way down to 206, but what I need to do is see continued weakness on the favourite. So really I want to see some lay money appearing over here. That would be particularly helpful, and preferably we'd want to see small amounts of money over on this side. We're still some way off from the start of this race. We're not seeing significant volume at the time, but I'm going to stick with my hypothesis that this is gradually going to drift out. We need to see some real money in to confirm that that's what is going to happen. I'm going to leave that position for just a second, and we'll return to it in a minute when there's more money. So I've just restarted the video earlier than expected because somebody just put a lay bet in the market. You can see the effect that it had. It helped push the price out. But can you see the benefit of having those orders much further up? If we do get a bit of crazy activity like we've just seen there, those orders get taken out. Now I'm fully expecting that this will retrace a little bit because there was a sudden spike and a large amount of volume. It's not unusual for it to retrace. In fact, it's just gone off the top of the ladder, so we may have got a slightly better trade. But the real money hasn't arrived in this market, and we've managed to do our trade even before it has arrived. From here on in, I would be a little bit nervous about seeing if the price is going to go way higher, because we've seen such a huge spike out. That you would expect it to come back a little bit. You'd see that because the price has gone too far in one direction, it wouldn't be unusual for it to probably start heading back. Maybe we should place those orders a little bit higher, but you can see it's starting to come back in this direction already. So, and there's another lay order. They don't like this horse for whatever reason. I've got no pictures at the moment, so I can't see why. Maybe there's an issue with this particular horse. I'm pretty sure they would have shown us if there was an issue, and I can't see that there is a problem with this horse. I've got pictures now, but you can see it's more or less settled back to the level at which we were anticipating that it would do. So despite the fact we didn't perhaps catch the top of this trade by putting the orders in the market well ahead of time, we've been matched anyway. But also when the price went up and headed through that area, what we didn't do was jump on the back of it and suddenly start laying it with even more money. Why? Because it reaches a natural extreme before coming back in the other direction, which you can quite clearly see on the graph now. So interesting trade, various elements in there that you will find of use, but again we've got another profit there.